Yes, yes, yes. It's the Raphael Dawkins with the Combat Radio. And today we're looking at a tweet, a reality. Seen in other places too. It has been confirmed. Deas, Deontay Wilder's head trainer, has come out with some very, very interesting, nay, disturbing statement. Come out with a very, very disturbing statement. Deas, Deontay Wilder's head trainer, says he would not have thrown the towel in the 7th round. Mark Breland, ex-Olympian, ex-2-time world champion, 2-time was the one who did it. And Deas disagreed with the decision. I don't think he should have done it. My. Now, even the wickedest person, I've just been scrolling through some footage as people leaving the arena, and they got a bunch of guys. They got Chris Eubank Jr., they got Terence Crawford. Who else did they speak to? Yeah, spoke to a bunch of other fighters, trainers, and dignitaries. And all of them, to a man, agree that the towel should have been thrown in. As a matter of fact, Terence Crawford said the towel should have been thrown in earlier. Hold on a second. No. Chris Eubank Jr. disagreed. Chris Eubank Jr. said the towel shouldn't have been thrown in. He's a fighter. Let him fight. Let him go out on his shield. But everybody else, when that's a reasonable argument, the consensus view was that the towel throw was good and appropriate. And like I said, Terence Crawford said they should have thrown the towel in earlier. But now you got a man like JD, who's the head trainer, who incidentally I saw during the live showing. He was sitting on the corner, by the corner, at the same corner that Mark Breland was sitting, just a different side of the corner, but they could see each other. They were in speaking distance. And JD's was sitting with his hands on his jaw while Mark Breland was making preparations to throw in the towel, and JD's said nothing. It was clear what was going on. Mark Breland was discussing throwing in the towel with one of the officials, because they're surrounded by officials, and the official was going through it with him, how he's going to throw it in. Are you sure you want to throw it in? Where should you throw it in? And JD's just sat there and said nothing. But now Deontay Wilder's upset that Mark Breland, the Olympian, 2-time world champion, 2-time. Now Deontay Wilder's upset with him. JD's takes a political move. You know, politics, you ever worked in an office, you know about office politics, yeah. So he takes a political move and distance himself from something with which he was complicit. He was right there, and he stayed stum. Stum, that means quiet, kept his mouth shut. He's a head trainer, and the best he could do was sit on his thumb. Okay, so that's the first part of the video. That's treacherous behavior. Treacherous behavior by JD's. Haha. Looks like Mark Breland's gonna be out. Who the hell are they gonna get in that can teach Deontay Wilder some fundamentals? Some basic fundamentals after all this time. Okay, that's the first part. Have your say on that. And secondly, might as well kill two birds with one stone since I'm here. Might as well give you some extra value, extra bang for your buck. Okay, now, is this one knockdown or is this two? You tell me. That's the first one. Is the second one a knockdown? Punch, 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 grab, tackle, let go. Is that a knockdown? And if so, why was it waved off? You tell me. Did Terence Crawford take account for something very, very similar? He got punched a few times, and then he grabbed the guy around the legs and slid down him, and it was counted a knockdown. What's the difference? Boom. And that was only the third round, ladies and gentlemen. That was only the third round. What's Bayless doing? Tried to save Deontay Wilder earlier, or was it later? Look at him almost fall over his own leg. He almost falls over on his own leg. Just throwing a punch. I shouldn't laugh. I shouldn't laugh. One more time with Phil Icon to stay updated with news and notifications. And don't forget about the live show. Mondays, Wednesdays, 10 p.m. UK time. It's okay. Have your say. It's Raphael Dawkins. Follow me on Twitter. And I'm out. Boom, boom, boom.